Hello again. We're so back. I know what you're thinking. You're saying, NL, please don't just run Brain Dead Strawberry Run this time. Well, here's the deal, brother. I would love to run not just Brain Dead Strawberry build, but in order for that to happen, it'd be like an offensive ball, like a corner kick. What'd you think I was talking about, man? You got a dirty mind. You know, I would love to see a toy build manifest early. What would manifest a toy build? Well, like a level 2 fair is not the end of the world, to be honest with you. And I actually think we can go absolutely insane and just take the level 2 tennis ball, because nothing's popping. Nothing's beating us if we're running level 2 tennis ball. Let's just leave it at that, at this early stage of the game. But we really need to get a gecko popping in order to establish a toy build early, and then there's plenty of like enablers for it later. Hey! No, we're totally fine. So I basically said, forget the future, give me my 2 wins early. And that's, I mean, it's the way that the round presented itself. You're decent value. You could give us a level and maybe we could get something out of it. You're basically useless, no disrespect. You could be a toy next round. 2 stilts is gonna make a heck of a dog. I want you at the back because I don't want you swapping anybody's stats. I'm gonna try to pay attention to that. So you can also run a trumpet build, and that would be like, I guess, relying on trumpets, you know, for a bit right now, and then afterwards getting living long enough to get a Niala and a Vakita. Yeah, it makes sense. Even though you're a 4-3, your time here has come to an end. Garlic Peacock might do something. Yeah, I'm willing to give that a try. That just seems like best pick available. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, I guess for a while I can stack you like that and we're at least making some space. But I'm a little insulted with like the shops available to us so far. Like that's a heavy roll. You know I love to roll, but as Switch says in the Matrix, not like this. Not like this. Okay. It's still, I mean, I think we got value out of that. We got a nice 2 for 1. We're at 4 wins in 4 rounds. My imposter syndrome says I don't deserve it, and yet here we are. It is tempting to say the frog had his chance. Run guinea fowl position 1. Give me a salad. That's exactly who I wanted it to hit. How did you know? Another great song, not by Janet Jackson though. How will I know? I believe that one is a Whitney Houston joint. How will I know if... Too late for you. You had your chance. If he really loves me, I say a prayer with... Wait. How will I know if he really loves me? I want to know, but I'm too shy, can't speak. I love a song with like a director's commentary built in. Fall in love whenever we meet. I don't know. Listen. The effects of the Peloton revolution have been a disaster for my music taste. Oh, but you already summoned the dog, so we draw. Thank God. That being said, my cardiovascular fitness has never been better. Okay, give me my level. And I think we still want the garlic. It works well with the team. Well, I know what you're thinking, and I'm thinking it too. Is this a situation where we say a seagull would be kind of funny? I think it would be. I think it would be indeed. I think you could basically sell any unit. I know you're getting like 4 trumpets because of this, but I think it's not as relevant as like these 2 units up at the front. They may matter for a bit, especially with garlic. And that's why I'm giving the stats from the pug to like something that could get a hurt trigger as well. But this one's going to be tough for us to overcome. A 9-14 that is going to buff the unit behind it with like 18 extra HP. It wasn't 18, but it was enough to annoy me. So, I would say this is funny. We're on turn 7. We're trending towards a spawning team. So I would say sell me, buy me. The seagull sort of has to stick around. I mean, it doesn't have to stick around, but I feel like we should have it stick around. This is kind of crazy. I don't even really want like a peacock, but a level is pretty nice. So maybe just toss this so we get the money out there, and then you're going to be a 4-8 already. Okay, so I'll move you back a little bit. Believe you me, I recognize the dead endness of what we got going on here, particularly a 4-3 seagull without a piece of equipment. But we're not spawning anything yet, so like, I mean, I get that we could get the effect of the seagull from the shop, but it's like, I would say secondary. I guess we're summoning a dog, but I don't think that's what you were getting at. And also, what would I even add? Like, first off, we won, so put that in your pipe and smoke it. But secondly, like, what would we even... What held food is even, like, good right now? I think the answer is none of them. None of them? For now, I would throw a skunk out here. And I think our team is, like, horrible. But we're basically playing for the tier 5s and tier 6s anyway. So I understand what we're trying to do here. Okay, there's a nice little... They got a strawberry team. I've been known to run a strawberry team myself on occasion. You got a better team than mine. Some of us, though, like to get a little goofy sometimes. Some of us like to buy a seagull. Why would we buy a seagull? Well, because in the past, I encountered a seagull and defeated that team and said, you're not going to run that seagull team on me. So I could give you a chili, and then you could give units chili when they spawn. But it's not really what we're going for. Fly? I guess, in theory, a saber tooth. Oh, no! Ooh, that sucks. A saber tooth is kind of an interesting lad to have here. I guess we would be hoping to get a 1-up on our seagull, and then we could make something happen. Yeah, then we could make something happen. Because this is not going to do it. I think we may have, in the parlance of Gen Z, in the parlance of our times, I think we may have overcooked this one a little bit. But that's okay. We can still have some fun with it. Not really a toy build. 1-up starts spawning next time. How will I know if we could get a run? I'd say a prayer with every heartbeat. This is not, like, none of these have any merit for us whatsoever. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. Here's one for you. We're putting a lot of faith in, like, a seagull bear setup at the end. Okay, my whole squad is already dead. At some point, it's a good reminder, like, it's not about how your team looks at, like, you know, turn or tier 6 all the time. There's a certain amount of value in, like, you know, having some HP left when you get there as well. But what do I know? Okay, obviously you suck. And at least you're getting a buff from the turkey. And at least you're getting a buff from the turkey. Come on. It's not good. It's not good, brother. I'll tell you that. With authority, it is not good. Okay, I'll tell you what. I really think 3 octopuses is going to be better than that saber tooth for us, though it pains me to say so. And at some point, we're going to get a 1-up, and we're going to get a bear, and this thing is going to go bananas. All we have to do is somehow live through this, and then, oh, you're in a lot of trouble, because we're never going to live through this. It's just simply not going to happen. All right, well, that was just a complete disaster. Now I will go back to running strawberry teams. Thank you for your service. I think this team right here is completely fine on turn 1. You know what? They say stick to what you know. And I think I should have taken that advice. Be an aggressive beaver. I'm not making any jokes. You're the one with the dirty mind, man. This is the drawiest draw that's ever drawed. But we got Kiwi support coming later. How about this? How about this? And I'll take a tennis ball, roll once. A second Kiwi, Pippin. We need to buy one of these two. Honestly, I think I would just buy the strawberry. And obviously, I don't expect it to be like very good right now. But we'll level up our groundhog. It's not the best unit to hit level 2 because it just summons 2 trumpets instead, which is like, you know, I mean, a 2/2 dog is a lot better than a 1/1, but for how long, you know? On turn 6, a 2/2 dog is about the same as a 1/1 dog because all your units are like 25-25. Hi, Tomo. I didn't freeze the freaking kiwi, bro. What's wrong with me? Now here, I think these are 2 good units on level up, honestly. Elephant has good stats, can work with the guinea fowl later. Puppy, though, is scaling. I'll take some oven mitts. Hummingbird gives 2/1. I'm probably being a little too picky, but so be it. 2/1, it just doesn't get me excited. It doesn't get me out of bed. Hey, Tomo, can you keep your tail away from the cords? Can you just... And here's the thing, because I know you're going to say... Hi, buddy, hi. I know you're going to say... Why don't you do something with that? Why don't you get the cords managed? The cords are managed very well, but that doesn't mean that like a cat whipping his tail into them at Mach 500 100 times isn't gonna, you know, at least jostle one time and screw something up, okay? But then secondarily, people will sometimes say, why don't you put like a box next to the cords, then he'll get in the box. This dude's like 11 years old. You think I haven't tried that? Are you even 11 years old? Or this is something you saw in a video essay online? You thought this has got to work. No YouTuber would ever lie for attention. Now, sorry, that was not necessary. I have a sensitivity to criticism. That's not your fault, that's my fault, okay? Here's an interesting way to play this game. Okay. The birds and the bees hold the bees. But what I'm basically getting at is you could put the cat tree down, you could put the box down, you can spray the cords with citrus-flavored smells, which cats notoriously do not like. And it may work for some cats. You got so... Well, you lost, so you didn't get that lucky. But you got lucky to even lose that close. Okay, feed me. Never had a 10-piece with you, huh? Give me this. Give me... I mean, the turkey or the turtle could go great, too. This is good, though. And then... I should have bought the kiwi first and then sold it, but whatever. You should definitely not set it up like that. Kiwi's still worth it, but I'm not sure it's worth losing the 2-2. Well, you know what? I'm willing to run it like that for now. It's all in the service of this dude getting jacked and then getting coconut armor later. I am Levi the Lion. Come on, man. Get away from the cords. What I'm trying to say about the whole cord situation is just that what works for cat, you know, A, does not always work for cats B through Z. Things that work for Ruka don't work for Tomo. Things that work for Tomo don't work for Ruka. So it's very annoying when people online anonymously say, just blank the blank. And you're like, I've been blanking the blank since you were knee-high to a grasshopper. Sometimes the cat doesn't blank the blank. Just because somebody on WikiHow said blanking the blank is the way to go, okay? Hey, Tomo, you got to get away from the cords. Now, it's obvious to me that this solution's not working either. This is what I'm dealing with because my new office doesn't have a door. It's just set up in such a way that there's no door. I got some glass, which is nice. It makes me feel like I'm like an administrative assistant at like an accountant's office or something like that. But we are lacking glass right now, unfortunately. Or sorry, we're lacking a door, unfortunately. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Okay, in time, we'll figure it out. Hi, Tomo. You'd think as well, by the way, and I'm not necessarily blaming a cat simply because it's hard to blame something, and I don't mean this to be, like, derogatory, but his brain really is, like, the size of a hazelnut, right? Like, that's just the simple kinematics of it. But I am like, you'd think that it would be enough of a deterrent that anytime he gets close to the cords, I go, hey, you get out of the cords. But apparently it's not. So check this out. I probably should have pilled you at some point, but we're running you. We never had a 10-piece with you either, to be clear. And I'm thinking, What if we tried running this little setup instead? It's really bad for your tar, but we definitely want the buff from the dove, and then we want the turtle to give you melon armor. So, like, I think it's the way to go. Which means the tar probably is not a natural fit for the squad. And now my melon armor is going to get broken by somebody else's tar, isn't it? Well, yes, not in the way I originally anticipated, but yes. But it's okay because we're going to win because they're still trying to make the axolotl dream work. And I mean, I give you respect. I'm sure you've seen somebody who's made it work, but it wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be me. Holy cow. Well, truth be told, we're going to level you next turn anyway. Because it'll give us a tier 6. Oh, if the tier 6 is a flippin' Velociraptor, I think we got a good setup. Not guaranteed, but very nice indeed. This is the perfect melon armor situation. Me with melon against your big unit. Okay, that one's a dream come true. Keep in mind, we're playing a little bit behind the 8-ball here. Simply because we're trying to take 2 relatively low-powered units to go yard here, you know? I think just take best player available. Give me the bear. Still want to pill you at some point, maybe? Don't need a... Well, I mean, I guess I wouldn't say no to a level 2 turtle. It's always nice to have some anti-snipe protection. Freeze both pills. I got to evaluate this one at runtime, okay? Because we've never had a level 3 10-piece dove win. But I don't know if you can carry, if you'll forgive me for being a little rude to my own units here. I don't know if you can carry 2 pieces of dead weight all the way. Oh my god, we're gonna freaking draw. Okay. I don't know if you're important. Maybe you're not important if we only have 1 strawberry. So I think we'd be looking at like, well, but we need you to have a strawberry. In order to scale at all. All right, so here's an interesting one. Pill me? If I pill you, I'm going to have to run half squatted. So we're not going to do that. We're going to run it like this for now. We're not going to run a shoe bill. We do want that, unfortunately. Okay, so what's the game plan here? I don't know. I'm playing like an antiquated version of Super Auto Pets where in my head I'm like, we should be good because we have 1 50-50. But we are living in an era where 1 50-50 is not what it used to be, brother. It's simply not what it used to be. I still think like we were pretty close on that one. I think if we could level up our bear and then like run like 2 teams instead of 1. And what's our second team? Our second team is like a sniper build, or sorry, a summon build. Like 2 melon armors. Why would you put it on 2 bears? What's wrong with you, man? Would it be insane to say that you've already scaled as much as you need to scale? Yeah, probably. Well, here's the thing. We can't take Tiger and Velociraptor. So just give me Velociraptor. That'll probably generate like a decent number of attacks by itself. A 1-up is just another way to get extra triggers out of the bear. It's hard to run Tiger behind bear because then it pushes the bear up a position. But if you get to the important numbers, then obviously that matters. This is a bad matchup for us. You can read it on the screen. Oh, but wait, maybe it's not that bad. Never mind. Maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. That went very well. We still should not have melon armored 2 bears, but we don't really need another coconut armor. We don't really want to replace with death touch. A fly is really important. It would be really nice to get that bear leveled up before we put the fly out there. Thank you so much. Don't really need you to level up. Like it's a bit of a puzzle box right now, okay? So I think that 2 bears is good for now. Then a fly after that to get the level 2 bears popping. And I'll just be honest with you, I have no idea what's going to happen here with all these trumpets coming out. I'm just hoping our bear gets a chance to shoot. Holy cow, the double melon armor for no reason might have actually just gifted us the win. And here you thought it was stupid because I said it was stupid. It was actually an advanced level counter pick. You are now probably at the peak scaling you need. But you would want like a fly. We would probably put a 1-up on the fly just in case it gets sniped, because the number of triggers is really important. And then you can get sold for something, but a tiger makes no sense. I'm sorry. Like tiger, you'd have to put it behind the bear, which again defeats like the whole purpose of the order of the squad. It has to be something with some merit. We don't really want you to generate like death touch. It wouldn't be like, it's basically like buying a slightly better scorpion. Your toy is not good enough when on breaking. Okay. So this is insanity, but I could sell you and slot a bear in right here. I don't really anticipate this bear taking a shot, but if it does, even better. But I'm not moving the fly up a position to make it happen. It didn't take a shot, but it did eat an attack, which is kind of sick. And I mean, it ate like a foam sword, which might have kept us in there. I'm not saying I'm a genius. I'm just saying, like, you know, kind of pretty slick move at the end of the day, wouldn't you say? You're getting one. Yeah, the fly's working, and we'll move you back a little bit. You only summon 3 times. Like, skunk is something. I can't help but feel that we could do a little better. Maybe bear would be a better pick there, but you're not getting too many perks. So you're taking something here. We're taking a second fly Pippin. And maybe we'll be putting a 1-up on whatever unit we buy next. Nothing's guaranteed. Nothing's set in stone. Holy cow, the math couldn't have worked out better for us there, but we're still chilling. Still chilling. And look at this. Oh, we're getting a heck of a shot out there. This takes us to 9. Level. Come on. Level 3 bear. You're gonna think I lost my mind. I'm like, okay, so you get 1. You get a fly created. 1 trigger. When you die, it probably, you get a fly trigger and you get the 1-up. Okay, so we can actually afford to run the fly right here, and it won't cost us a trigger because we get 1, 2, 3, which means we can run a level 1 bear there. It's probably the most scumbaggy team I think I've ever seen, but coconut armor, nice choice. You got a lot of stats on your squad. Have you noticed the amount of stats that people have on their squads these days? Like, this is a very big squad. It's a very strong-looking squad you got access to here. I don't think... Oh, my God. No! I forgot melons are not coconuts. It was a great name, too. Buy me, sell me, say that you love me. Feel me, go on and feel me. I think we need to get... I think the only thing that matters is a level 2 bear here. I really think that the fly is... Well, it's going to be what we buy. But I really think the fly is like fool's gold. Come on, come on. You don't get a whole lot of opportunities to make the Gopher team work, man. I think we screwed up the number of fly triggers as a result of that, but here we go. Here we go, please. The snipes and the shooting and the sniping. Oh, we were a trigger away. Give me shelter. Okay, but we were memeing it up a little bit, and 9 is still good. You don't have to be happy with me, but I'm just self-talking. I'm happy with myself. Either way, for now, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'll see you next time. See ya.